Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of the Untamed Trail. Today, it's pretty miserable. It's raining. The wind's calmed down a little bit, but it was howling earlier. So I've decided to hide in the garage and we're going to make some lures today. So I'm going to run you through a couple different things of what I'm going to be doing, but we're going to start with just making a couple watermelon red and some shrimp, maybe a little paddle and a little curly grub, because that color has been going off lately. And yeah, basically got a couple of my mates that want a few more, so we're going to make a couple of them. I'm then going to try and make a sort of a raspberry goldy sort of color. And I'm going to try and mix that watermelon red with that just red color, like a sort of South Sydney pattern almost, and put that into a big 4-inch paddle. And then if that red color is really cool, we're going to shoot that into some shrimp and some grubs and maybe a little paddle tail as well. But that's the plan for today. I also have some super exciting news. I'm sure at least one of you will be happy to hear about it. That's going to be at the end of it as well. It's going to talk a little bit more about the lures and maybe it becoming a business and maybe a really, really good promo offer. So yeah, you'll have to stay tuned and watch this, or I guess you can skip to the end if you want to, if you just want to get some free shit. But yeah, let's go. All right, what do we got? Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's a good temperature, guys. So we're going to shoot this. Alright, so we've got these two are going to be good. That middle one's probably a little bit dodgy. These two I think will be okay. What we're going to do now, we're just going to get the puck out of here. Gonna pop that just to the side. Oh, no, that's goopy. Back into there. Come on, get off my finger. Now this I reckon is probably still warm enough, so we're just going to give it a little swizzle. Get that down underneath it. You know what, probably... Oh, no, we're just going to have to let this rest a tiny bit, heat it up again, and then we're going to do these two. So yeah, we'll do that, and we'll get the next little batch run. This won't take too long, probably 45 seconds. I dare say, in the microwave. And yeah, we'll get into making the rest of this little batch. So that was 30 seconds in there. We're going to give this a quick swizz. Do you know what? I reckon I can probably push that bigger puck to the side and get that liquid there. I reckon we'll be alright. So we're trying to sort of tie a few different things up at the same time. Don't know if that one got filled or not. That's alright. Those three should be okay. Probably got 4 out of that. These ones and these ones will be fine. Sort of the awkward thing with trying to do too many and trying to just be conscious of time is, yeah, just organising the amount of load you're going to put into the gun each time and which ones you're going to do. But yeah, look, we'll we'll let these cool off a little bit and we'll reassess how we're going. Alright, time for reveal number 1. Oh yeah. So we have what looks like 6 perfect lures there, guys. So what we're doing now, we're just making sure, essentially if they're going to have an air bubble in them, it's going to be right at the front. So we're just checking these. No bubbles, no bubbles, no bubbles, no bubbles. Happy days. Now, some people tear these off. Some people leave them in a rack and then let them hang and stuff like that. Honestly, I haven't found any issue with tearing them off. I don't find that the tail bends over or anything like that with them. So I'm definitely a tear-off person myself. And it actually allows me to use more of the product, because that part there, which would typically, I'd have to wait for these to dry, now goes back into there. And I can reuse that, not that bit that just dropped down. But I can use that part of the product, so I get a lot more bang for buck in the time period that I'm making these. And that watermelon red, like I said, this colour's just been going off at the moment. The flatties just seem to be loving it. When nothing else is working, the watermelon has been. So saw some of the guys took it up bass fishing as well in the that little 3-inch paddle tail, and that caught a few. So that was pretty cool. What do we got with the shrimpies? Oh yeah, no air bubbles looking like that. All got the full legs and feelers. No bubble, no bubble, no bubble. Happy days, 4 of them. Hopefully these guys are okay. And then we're going to look at dual injecting. Oh yeah, super exciting. What have we got? Oh, we might have got... The middle one might not be too bad. I'm always so pessimistic when I shoot these. No air bubbles, that's a good one. No air bubbles. No air bubbles. No air bubbles. Oh no, that's missing a tiny bit of the tail. So we've got a slight defect in that one. I don't know if that's going to show up, but he's missing, looks like he's just been chewed a little bit on the tail, so that one will go back in the pot. But the rest of those, yeah, happy with that. Alright. How have we gone? Jeez, they do look cool, don't they? Alright. No bubbles. No bubbles. Oh, that's a bit deformed. Don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. He's definitely got a bubble and a bit of a ridge problem there, which is a shame. So that one's going back in. And the final one, oh yeah, air bubble. I thought that was going to be the case with him. I wasn't overly happy. You can see that big air bubble there. So that one's going back as well. But we got 2, and look, that'll do. I only wanted 1 or 2 anyway for myself, so shame we couldn't get a few more, but yeah, look, here's what it is. That'll do. So we're going to start melting all of this up again. But I'm going to start doing some dual injecting, and I want to pair this watermelon red colour. I want to make that the top, and I want to make the bottom, I think, like a really, not a clearish red, but like a bright sort of fire red. That's what I'm going to go for, with some fleck of, yeah, probably a bit of silver red, maybe a little bit of black fleck in there. Yeah, almost like a South Sydney sort of thing is what I want to go for, I think, in that sort of red and green colour. So we're going to put this back in, get that warm again. We're going to chuck some more in to start that dual injection process, guys. Let's go. Alright, so we're starting to work on this red colour now. put a little bit of a pigment into it, and it's starting to look pretty cool. Yeah, I reckon that's actually pretty close. Well, we're going to keep heating it up too. So right now it's not at the exact pouring temperature, and the colour will actually look a little bit different because the liquid itself hasn't become basically clear. It's a little bit sort of opaque at the moment, so we're going to keep heating that up, but I reckon that's not too far off what I want it to be, which is really cool. So we got that bad boy going. We got a watermelon red, I mean. That's pretty close to that South Sydney colours that I've been looking at. We'll whack him back in. Got this watermelon red. We're just getting this one close to temperature. Now, the last time I did this, a lot of you commented about putting both of these jugs in there at the same time. Yes, I have tried that. They don't fit. The microwave's just a little bit too small, so I don't know if I need to get a bigger I probably do need to get a bigger microwave, but both of them don't fit. So, I mean, keep commenting it if you want to, but yes, I have tried. So thank you. Alright, we're just going to keep mixing that up slowly. So we're going to add some sparkles. I might put a little bit of black in too. A bit of gold. You know what? I reckon a bit of gold might go right as well. Alright, that's actually taken shape pretty nicely. You can go in there and go for a minute this time. You know what? That's actually a really cool colour. I'm very happy with that actually. I don't think I'm going to add any more red into it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Cool. Right, so now we're just going to add, so we've got a bunch of different glitters in here that we're all going to add. Various amounts, they're various sizes, I suppose is the correct term. So we're going to add those in there, give this a bit of a stir, and yeah, we're going to start shooting very, very soon. Let's go. Healthy helping of red. Now we want a little bit of, this is just a light holographic. Yeah, about that amount in there. So that hollow colour as well is really, really fine, so that's going to spread all through it. But those reds are a little bit of a thicker glitter. Going to put a little bit of black in there. So, not a huge amount, but black actually works as almost a backdrop. So it'll actually highlight a lot of these colours, a lot of these glitters really, really well, just by having that tiniest bit of black in there. And because I'm feeling a little bit fancy today, I'm going to add a touch of gold too, because I reckon it's going to sort of highlight that sort of red glitter colour. Not too much, just a little bit. Just like that, I reckon. So we're going to give this a little bit, we'll get this one out, so it's not sitting there. We'll give this a bit of a stir. And see if that glitter amount's good. I reckon it's going to be not too far off. While we're doing that, we'll see how the watermelon red, yeah, she's looking nice and liquidy. That's not too far off the temperature we need, so that's perfect. We're going to be shooting pretty soon. Right, quick stir. We'll chuck this one back in. Yeah, that gold's sick. Once that all sort of heats up as well, it's going to be a lot easier for me to mix. Keep just stirring this around, making that just a nice consistent temperature for when we chuck it in the next time. And just sort of mixing these. Alright guys, we're getting close. We are getting close. Alright, and this one is ready as well. I'm pretty stoked on that colour. I'm going to spin them around next to each other like that. spin it around because I went the wrong way. And look, we'll give this one a whirl as well, since we're here. If it does work, happy days. If it doesn't, look, it is what it is. And we'll go one more. It's a lot of pressure that goes into doing these, getting both of your temperatures right. It's definitely difficult to do. But yeah, we'll switch this off and then we'll do the big reveal, and hopefully we're pretty close, but I'm excited to see what this red color is because it looks really cool there. So yeah, next bit will be the reveal, guys. Let's go. So for those of you curious as to how we get the two colors in, essentially I've got a pot there of each color, and then that's your injectors. One color on that side, one color on that side, that goes in. Then I've got this pretty cool little thing. They slot in there. And this combines the colors. As you can see, red on that side, green on that side, and just pours into the mold. Yeah, it's a pretty basic sort of method when you actually think about it, but you know, pretty cool as well. We're going to trim these off, keep those colors separated, and we're going to have a look very shortly at how this dual injection's gone. All right, guys, the drum roll. So this is the 4-inch paddle. I'm pretty excited. This might be the only little one I do of them, because I don't actually use a whole lot of these. It's more for an experiment to just see what this color combination looks like. Fingers crossed they're good. Oh, okay, okay. That's turned out pretty nicely. Look at that. Look at that. So the first thing we'll do is we'll just make sure we haven't got any air bubbles. That one's clear, clear, clear. All right, we've got 5 good ones. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. All right, I am going to go outside and get some photos of them. The photos will be, I mean, there's a few of them there. The photos might be here. Here, I don't even know if my hand's in shot doing that. I'll put some photos here, just as an overlap of, you know, what they actually look like with a little bit more definition, because it is hard to see in the garage. It's a little bit dark at the moment, but yeah, that's actually really, really cool. I am very pleased with that. And you know what? I think the 5 of these, that's all I wanted to do. That's going to do, but what I'm going to do as well is that red color I'm super happy with. That was really cool. I'm actually going to shoot a couple of the, I think some shrimps in it. I might even do some grubs and maybe some little paddles as well, because I'm really happy with that red. I'm going to do a small run of those as well, but yeah, stoked on that. That's very exciting. Yeah, that is some cool colouring. All right, we'll see what these little ones turned out like. Less hopeful because, yeah, anytime you're at the end of it, stuff's starting to cool down. It's a lot harder to force the liquid through, and yeah, this is where you tend to get your air bubbles and pockets and your slight deformities. But look, we'll have a look. I'm normally pleasantly surprised with how many actually turn out to be good. I always think like even then that run of 5, I was like, oh, surely I've stuffed up like 2 or 3 of these, but they all turned out well. And the little ones, we have, well, we haven't got any deformities. Do we? No? No, I think we've shot pretty well. You can see the there's a lot more red in that one. And then these ones have had a bit more green, so you can tell at one point there, the green had a little bit of a blockage, and then the red had a little bit of blockage, so they do differ a bit, but yeah, pretty cool. The 4-inch definitely looks a lot better. I don't think I'll bother with dual injecting the little guys unless I want some like super out there colours, like a, I don't know, don't even know what I'm going to be talking about there. But yeah, I mean, it's almost a no-brainer of which one looks better, isn't it, guys? Like, so much nicer. Yeah, I'm going to play around a little bit more with that red colour. So stick around if you want to see me do some little grubs and some prawns. Alright, the red is out of the microwave. Yeah, cool. We are good to shoot. Grub mold's done. Alright, we got there. I think that last one's going to have a big bubble in it, but the rest of that felt like it shot pretty well, so fingers crossed, guys. We've got some baits, but we're going to take this out and reassess, and I'll show you the next bit. Alright, time for the reveal. We're going to start with the grubs. Drum roll. Oh yeah. Oh, that is a cool colour. Oh yeah. I like that. Well, this might have to be a staple colour because that is cool. I'm actually so happy with this. A high definition photo will be here. This area, maybe. Yeah, that is really cool. Next time I go flatty fishing, which God knows when with this weather, but hopefully not too far away, and hopefully the flatties are starting to bite now too. That will warm up water moving in. We'll definitely be giving these bad boys a go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a cool colour. No air bubbles, no air bubbles. Yep. We're definitely going to be doing some R&D on the flatties with this one. But I reckon this is going to be a nice little change. That's slightly dirty water on a sand flat with those flecks. That should be a really cool profile. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I see air bubble in that one. We'll have a closer look, but the rest of those look bloody dynamite. Yeah, a little air bubble in that one, which is a shame. That one's good, that one's good. The rest of those are fine, but yeah, that is a really cool colour. Alright guys, well, I'm going to probably churn out a few more of these because I definitely want a few more of those shrimp. Maybe a couple more of these actually. And yeah, I'm going to do that, and probably not bring you along for the ride because I'm sure you just don't want to see me make the same lure over and over. But we're going to have a nice little segue into the next part of this, where I've got some pretty exciting news to share with you all, guys. So, segue. Well, that's all the lures that I'm going to make today. So, super happy with how they've all turned out. The watermelon red, I mean, it's just my favourite colour. It is just absolutely slaying fish at the moment. Caught flatties on it, brim on it, whiting on it, bass on it. So just a fantastic colour. Also got that little red. Now I need a name for this. I think I used to have one that was a little bit similar called Strawberry Shortcake, but this is like a darker red colour. So if you guys know a good name, let me know 100%. But yeah, super happy with that. And then this little combo, I mean, just really nice. That nice red belly, that green top. Super excited to see how this goes. I reckon some bigger flatties are really going to love that one. Now, at the start of this video, I was talking about a super special surprise. So I've really enjoyed making these lures. I've played around with it a lot, so many different colors, patterns. I've got quite a few different molds and stuff like that. I've enjoyed it so much that I've just created way too many lures, and I just really enjoy doing it. So I've thought, what's the best way of being able to purchase more stuff to make more lures and try different things, and hopefully give you guys a way to not just support the channel, but to also fish with what I'm fishing with. And I thought, well, I'll go into business. So that's what I've decided to do. I've decided to make a lure company, focusing just on soft plastics. We might look at doing sort of hard bodies later on, because that is something also that really interests me. But yeah, for now, we'll stick with the soft plastics. We won't bite off too much that we can chew. So I'm going to show you guys some pretty cutting edge stuff here. So the soft plastic company is called Burning Arc Lures. You can find us on Instagram, and I think I'm on Facebook now as well. But to give you guys a rough idea of what the packaging is going to look like, we have this bad boy here. So this is the shrimp in the motor oil color in the packet. There's 6 in a packet. Yeah, just super stoked with how it's turned out. Got a little label printer and some packaging and everything, and yeah, really excited with like I said, how it's turned out. Really happy with the product. I've been using the soft plastics, and my mates have been using the soft plastics for a while now, and we've been catching lots of fish on it, and catching fish consistently with it. So yeah, really happy with the quality I'm producing. If it was crap, I definitely wouldn't even be selling it, and my mates definitely wouldn't be using it. So yeah, super stoked on that. But to celebrate this grand opening sale launch thing of this company, I'm going to do a big opening sale. So I think on my YouTube profile, there's a link there for the store. Now, in the store, you will see I think I've got the shrimps up there. I think I've got the 3-inch paddles. I'll have the grubs up shortly. And what I'm going to do, because the watermelon red is my favorite color and it's been producing the most fish, those 3 lures in that watermelon red color are going to be 75% off. And that's going to be using the code OPENINGSALE, all one word. So no spaces or anything in it. OPENINGSALE. Here's text of what it is here. Yeah, so it's going to just be on the watermelon red. The packets are selling for, I think it's like $10.80. I had to put it in US dollars with how it transfers from that website to the YouTube. So it's like $7 US, which is $10.80-ish. So yeah, under $11, and that includes shipping as well. So yeah, shipping is included with that. So yeah, under 11 bucks for, you know, some plastic shipped to your door. But now with that 75% off on the watermelon red, you get them for, I think it's like $2.60. Limit of 2 packets per person. Yeah, so I hope you guys, you know, it's pretty much just to cover my costs on it. Hope you guys really enjoy it. If you want to buy the other colours, you've got to pay the $10.80, which again, you go to any fishing store, you're spending minimum that on a pair of plastics anyway, but this is shipped to your door. Also a way to, you know, help fund the channel. It's definitely not an expensive channel, but, you know, fishing gear ain't cheap. And yeah, just a way to I don't know, appreciate what I'm doing, because I really do appreciate you guys, and it's pretty cool to watch people watch me fish, like just being able to see people actually watching me fish and camp and do everything that I'm doing, which is, you know, it's definitely pretty cool to have people do that. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Remember, opening sale, watermelon red, 75% off. I think it's about $2.60, shipped to your door. Click the link on the YouTube. And yeah, if you want the other colours on there, again, you just got to pay what it is. But it's super affordable, super good product, super proud of how it's turned out. Yeah, so that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, thanks for coming along, and yeah, letting me talk to you about making lures. The weather is clearing up a little bit, so hopefully we can get out either today or tomorrow and make the most of it and catch a few fish. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Again, please hit that like and subscribe, and yeah, catch you all in the next episode. You